What would you do if everything you had was taken from you in a single moment? Not just your possessions, but your family, your health, and your peace. And even then, heaven remained silent. This is the story of Job, a man whose faith was tested beyond understanding. Job was blameless and upright, one who feared God and turned away from evil. Job 1:1. He was greatly blessed, with many possessions and a large family. But more than his wealth, his devotion stood out. He constantly prayed for his children, saying, "It may be that my children have sinned." Job 1-5. His life was marked by reverence and consistency before God. Then everything changed. In a single day, disaster came from every direction. His servants were killed, his animals taken or destroyed. And finally, the worst news, his children were gone. A great wind struck the house, and it fell, and they are dead. Job 1:19. Everything he had was lost. Yet, in that moment, Job did not curse God. Instead, he fell to the ground and worshipped. Job 1:20, saying, "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Job 1:21. Even in pain, he remained faithful. Soon after, his body was afflicted. Satan struck Job with loathsome sores. Job 2-7. He sat in ashes, broken and in pain. Even his wife told him, "Curse God and die." Job 2-9. But Job answered, "Shall we receive good from God, and shall we not receive evil?" Job 2:10. In all this, he did not sin. His friends came, but instead of comfort, they accused him, saying his suffering must come from hidden sin. Job, however, held on to his integrity. Though confused, he declared, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust him." Job 13:15. His faith did not depend on understanding. For a long time, God was silent. But when he answered, it was not with explanations, but with power. "Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth?" Job 38-4. Job then humbled himself, recognizing God's greatness. Job 42-3. In the end, the Lord restored Job's losses and gave him twice as much as he had before. Job 42-10. His story is not just about suffering, but about faith that remains even in silence. So if you are in pain, don't give up. Your story is not over.